For the most. Usually you play Hog when it's like,
Which
okay,
one's
this fucking
Reinhardt?
kid, I'm fucking tired of his shit.
Yeah.
And usually your healer's getting dunked
When
on
I'm
at the
talking.
same time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna load this one.
See, I usually don't. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I usually don't see it unless I'm getting absolutely fucking dunked on.
Dunked
Dunked on.
Dunked donuts.
Duncan?
Head size, neck thickness, shoulder width. Yeah, no, JD said
What
that
are
he.
you playing where
I
you're
told him
customizing the collarbone size?
SAO.
No,
JD said we were
you're
gonna
playing.
play Dead by Daylight, and then he
He
switched to
did say
Overwatch.
that.
So I was like, okay, well, no Dead by Daylight then.
But David, you're not playing SAO.
Oh, yes, I
You're
am.
playing GGO, Gun Gale Online,
No,
You
this is
know,
Fatal Bullet.
JD was
which
making
is
me
Gun
so.
Gale.
JD was making me so mad at how pathetic he was acting. Dude, it was making me so upset because he was just giving up. And I'm like, dude, like just try your damn best and make some good plays. But like, dude, he was like, I don't know,
This
for
one
30
actually.
straight minutes, I just, okay, like, everyone wants to go after me. I'm target number one, and this and this and this, and
I'm
what the
literally not
fuck?
attacking because David can wreck my shit. David's not attacking because I can wreck his shit. We're just building a bigger Cold War.
Yeah,
He's got
I
that
didn't. I didn't
one.
want to fight
You
Dylan because
fucking.
Dylan would have hit, or if I had hit Dylan and just wiped him out, I was afraid JD was just gonna board wipe me or do something, and then it would just drag on even more, or Dylan and JD would play instances that would fuck me over if I attacked, and then I would get hit by Dylan. And I felt like if I switched to JD and just killed him off and not worried about JD, then he would have gotten upset that I swung at him and just killed him first instead of Dylan, because he's scarier. Because Dylan had more stuff, so I
All
was
the
holding
name
off.
drops and keywords that I have, it's kind of bullshit, but that's Voltron for you, baby.
Yeah, and I just held off, and then I let you gain too much health when I could have probably ended it like a turn or two before, if I
Yeah,
had swung with
the
everything or
fact that I
something.
got my lifesteal equipment and had it on a
Yeah.
fucking 19 something that has double strike, it was just disgusting on that part. And before then, I fucking gained 16 times 2, 30.
Yeah, it's when you gain that huge chunk the first time that I was like, okay, maybe I should have just gone after it. Because
I
after a
was
while, I
always
realized JD
concerned with
wasn't
you
running
because
into anything.
when you hit me for 13 commander
Just
damage,
immediately.
it just immediately I have to go on. I can't let you ever hit me again with your commander. I need to deal with that commander. I need to remove the unblockable from that commander. Because, I mean, JD's
Yeah.
commander, yeah, it's a 7, and I can only take 8 more commander damage, but I can take his commander and be still
Right.
alive with 1. Not that I'd let that happen, but you, like, fuck, can't block your creature, can't target your creature, can't affect your creature, and then your creature also makes it free to play anything in your fucking
Mm.
hand. Like, it's fucking.
Well, get this. So what's funny is after a while, I realized that technically I also need a Voltron of sorts because it gets plus ones and enchantments, and I
Yeah,
have
you
like
turned your commander
hexproof,
into a
swift
mini
boots.
Voltron. I'm just too
Yeah.
hardcore in Voltron that it's that much of a fucking difference.
Yeah.
Hey, Rooster,
Yeah.
Naruto.
remember a while back when everybody was picking up
Mm.
Ghost Recon Wildlands?
Hmm.
I actually like that.
Who bought that?
I think I do with this.
Why did I say yes when I clearly didn't hear you? I'm sorry, can you repeat what you said?
Fucking
I'm sorry, I was on
whore.
auto. I was on.
You remember a while back when we were
Hello.
playing Ghost Recon? Did anybody buy that game? Like when we got back into
Wildlands? It was
yeah,
free to
Wildlands.
play at one point,
Mm,
and
I think
then
Ross
What?
got it.
yeah, and then
Okay,
I
because
just picked it up.
it's been free to play on the PlayStation Plus Extra Store for a long ass time.
I got it from there.
Okay, I that's what I'm like getting. I don't know
Yeah.
if somebody fucking bought it, and then that blows.
Wait, which game? You're not talking about Rainbow Six.
No, I'm talking about a game that's for free right here. When a bunch of us played it a while back, I was making sure none of us actually bought the game.
Hold on. It's on the free PlayStation Plus, is what you were saying? I got you. Okay, so my dog's gonna start getting pissed, so I'm gonna leave real quick because I need to go
No
get
problem.
him. I need to go get him food. He is not happy.
Yeah, no, I saw. So I was looking at JD's Spirit deck, and I asked him on the way back. I was like, "Hey, would you mind if I made some modifications to it?" And he's like, "Be my guest. I don't usually use it for a reason." And I was like, "Okay." So I'm gonna.
I feel like that spirit deck really does need some love because there are some pretty fucking nasty cards that only affect spirits, and it fucking blows when I'm like sitting there making a deck and I'm like, oh hey, these cards are really good. Oh, they only affect spirits. I only have 3 of them, so I'm not gonna use these really busted dummy cards. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Also, which South Park game should I download? The Stick of Truth or the
Stick of
Fractured
Truth.
Butthole?
Stick of Truth's the first one, right?
No, Fractured Butthole is a 2017, and the Stick of Truth is a 2018 game.
Whatever one's first, and then you can play the next one. Well, wish me luck.
Oh no, it says here in the title, it was. That's fucking hilarious, Ross. So, it was added to the PlayStation Store in 2017. It came out in 2014. It says here in the description, from the creators of South Park, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, comes South Park: The Fractured Butthole, a sequel to the 2014 award-winning Stick of Truth. Stick of Truth is first. It was just added to the PlayStation later.
Yeah, okay, so that's why I'm not crazy. I was like,
You're not crazy! I wanted to play Stick of Truth first anyways.
A bippity boppity boop. A gibbly goop.
Bro, I'm gonna play this game on the hardest difficulty there is.
You're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, I'm talking about Stick of Truth.
Oh.
Do I need space? Because, I mean, I got Diablo right here.
Diablo. Gross. You play Diablo?
Oh, hey, I just got a thing on my fucking phone, and I just got the new game.
What the heck?
Oh, fuck.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait for this to come come into the real world. So close.
What do you mean? With
Full dive
Reverse
VR.
Meta?
Full dive VR.
If you're talking about the meta, things going on.
You're really robotic.
what's up, JD?
Alright,
No, I say VR.
now I'm ready to play. Are you ready to play Dad by Dad Dad?
Well,
Who are you?
David, what I'm more so getting at is, you say it's getting closer and closer. You're not talking about the meta, are you? The metaverse?
No, I am talking about the fact that VR headsets are getting like way better, and we've gotten to the point where
Okay. Equipments and company technology,
yeah,
they're all
it's like
getting better.
halfway through. Yeah,
You're
we're
not
halfway
putting
there.
this. You're not saying that. Oh, we're almost there because of meta.
Mhm.
You're not saying that, are you?
No, what I'm saying is we're only missing one piece to do what SAO does, which is like the full dive VR thing, like you
You know,
can't tell
Mark
the difference.
Zuckerberg has lost over 80% of his fortune due to meta.
I'm not surprised.
Like
'Cause I
his
know what the
worth is
metaverse is.
down. It was at like 180 million, 80 billion, something like that.
Mhm.
He lost the 100 off of it.
Wait, for what?
He lost
Why?
So he used to be like worth a hundred 180 billion dollars, and now he's only worth like 25 billion dollars or something like that, or 25 million,
Because of the
whatever number it
metaverse?
was. Because he sank so much money into the metaverse, it's not fucking turning out. He has to fire people all the time. Investors are down so much money because of it. It's a
Mm,
total fucking trash fire right now.
no, metaverse. Yeah, that I've heard of the whole metaverse thing, which never really made sense to me because I think VR and like VR chat is different than the metaverse. But I don't really know. But VR chat is still really popular, and it's been years.
So,
The metaverse,
JD,
some of the other stuff, I agree. Unless you're a VTuber, everything else, yeah, no, it sucks.
JD,
Mm.
um,
Hmm.
I didn't run it. I just didn't use my blinker.
Did you go into the parking lot behind the building?
The one right next to us?
Yes.
Right to the right? Yeah.
Thought so.
Yeah, so JD saw you turn in, I saw you run it, and I was like, did he just do that in front of a cop? And then he did the U-turn. I was like, oh my god, he did that next to a cop. Because I thought you I thought you didn't stop on the stop. That's what I was saying.
Matt, my thought process was because I see you go, and then I see a car go, and then slowly turn. I'm like, who's going to the storage unit this late at night?
No
And
one.
then
No one
I know,
is.
I know, Dylan. As I'm thinking that in my head, as he turns, I see the white streak. I'm like, that's a cop.
I saw the lights on the roof rack, and I turned, and halfway through the turn, I hit my blinker. I'm like, I know that this car. For some reason, I need to hit my blinker, and as soon as I see it turn on its blinker to turn down Rossensberg, I'm like, nope, I'm not doing that. Bamboozled his ass.
Dad by Dad?
I said, yeah.
David said yes. Heard it with his mind.
And then you left and went into a different party and played Overwatch.
Like
Thank you.
2 games. Because Alex was on.
You made your decision, sir.
Oh, JD,
You left the
David,
party.
I have
Yeah.
some very, very important news.
Really? You have to go
Ross
bathroom
already knows
again?
about. No. I have some extremely important news. On November 15th, it'll be the 20th anniversary of Ratchet and Clank. Thus, they're adding the 4 PlayStation 2 titles to PlayStation Plus. Finally, they're adding the PlayStation 2 ones. I'm so fucking happy. And then on top of that, they're adding the only PS3 one they never added over, which is Future Tools of Destruction, which is kind of like a soft reboot on the franchise.
Dylan, if they ever add and they make it co-op, Deadlock, I will gladly play that with
They
you.
are adding Dreadlocked. That's one of the original 4. That's number 4.
I will, if we can actually play with each other, yes, I will play that with you.
I don't know how it's gonna work because I know that game had multiplayer. I don't know if the servers will be live. in the
How it worked
fucking-
was your co-op partner. You know how you had your 2 robots that went with you.
So that's
Your
what I
co-partner
was
is
gonna
one
bounce
of those
to.
robots.
No, your teammate actually becomes Clank, and he gets a giant metal suit, and so Ratchet and Clank are now running around side by side, and Green and I can't remember the other robot's name. Basically, those two robots, if you're playing co-op, they don't spawn in. They never spawn in any mission, and there's like some missions where you're supposed to go
多くのゲーマーは SAO をやりたがっていたけど、あんたは MMORPG には興味なかったんだよね。
On those missions, if you're playing co-op, it will take away like a handful of your weapons and stuff like that, so you need to go there to go get your weapons back.
でも、それは正解だったと思う。正式サービス開始日
Oh,
に
and JD, here's
茅
one
場
of the
明
other
彦
fun
は
things
プ
about
レイヤー
co-op.
約
I don't know if
1万
you've
人
ever
を
played that game in the co-op
SAO に
mode,
閉じ
but
込めて
there's only 9 weapons in Dread Zone. Lowest count in the entire game series, but because Dread Zone lets you actually modify and change how the weapon
HP がゼロに
functions,
なればプレイヤーの命が奪われるデスゲームを
weapon
始めたのだから。
variety in its own little fucking workaround way. Least weapons, most variety with the weapons, and
プレイヤーたちは協
with
力し
the
て
9,
全100層からなるアインクラッドを
when you're
攻
playing
略し
co-op,
現
only
実
one
世界
person
に
can
帰還
have
した
each
けど
weapon out at a time.
犠
So
牲者の
the
数
two
も
of you
数千
share
人
a
と聞いてい
weapon
るわ。
pool. So if I pull out the dual
SAO
vipers
事
and
件の
machine
影響
guns
は
of
大
the
きかったけど
game, you can't use the
VR
dual
ゲームの火
vipers.
が
Only
消え
I
る
can
ことは
use
な
them.
かった。
And then once I put away the dual vipers, you can use them.
Would we please play with us? Please. I'm crying. I'll be your friend. I'm going to it.
Side note, because I'm on TikTok, I'm watching stuff on TikTok. Is interactions with Reaper with other people. With Reaper, one with Echo, where he's like doing his edgy, don't take me. And then Echo did the same, and hit him like, don't take me. He followed up a response like, that's not actually bad. This has been my TikTok.
I'm sorry, JD. I'm trying to make sure I'm reading this properly and correct.
What are you trying to read?
Make sure I read this properly and correct.
Incorrect, you said?
Correctly. I'm trying to make sure I read something right. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't hit join.
安全性を確保されたナーブギアの後継機アミスフィアのおかげね。妖精たちが空を舞う ALO アルブヘイムオンライン SAO サーバーを元に立ち上がった新たなゲーム、ソードアートオリ
When
ジ
it
ン
comes into play,
通称
destroy
オリ
target
ジン
enchantment. Whenever you play a spirit, you may return this person to your hand. So you can just fucking put it down a spirit. Then you can destroy target
そして
enchantment.
何
Then
者
you
か
could
によって
get a spirit that
VRMMO 開
comes
発支援パッケージ
in, and then you
ザ・シー
can
ドが無償配
immediately
布さ
put
れ
her
たのを
back
き
in
っ
your
かけ
hand
に
and recast
さら
it.
にたくさんの VR ゲームが生まれているわ。
The one I was enjoying was the playing cards from the graveyard, and when they
ここ
hit the board,
ガン
make
ゲイルオンライ
the,
ン
the spirit
GGO も
tokens.
その一つよ。
I was liking that.
簡単に言えば銃の世界ね。かなり強いプレイヤーが集まっているわ。
Oh, you were having fun.
Rooster.
ゲームコイン現実還元システムを採用しているから
I didn't say it
プ
for
ロ
the
と
rest
して
of the class, I
稼いでい
only
る
say it
人
for
たちがい
you.
るの。 難易度は結構
With
高い方
the
よ。
20th anniversary for Ratchet and Clank, it will also include, in addition, the Japanese company will release a theme set of in-game items for the newest installment of Ratchet and Clank, subtitled Rift Apart. It will include the Going Commando armor, the Holoflux armor, the Quest for Booty armor, the Marauder armor from Dreadlock, and just Clank's armor.
Which game is this?
まあ
The newest
あ
game
まり
is
堅
Rift
苦
Apart,
しく
which is
考え
only
なくて
on
いいから。
PS5.
今 GGO は
They
大型アッ
have
プ
an
デートが実施
in-game
されて
armor
大
system
盛り
where
上が
it's
り
a
なの。
headpiece, chest piece, and lower waist, and like lower, yeah, that. And if you have all 3 pieces of a set, you get like a unique
あん
bonus.
たに付き合っ
And
て
they
ほしい
change
の
how
は
the character
そのイベン
plays
ト大
little
会。
bits here and
すっ
there.
ごい
So
レアアイテム
basically,
が
the
フ
game
ィー
is
ルドに
adding
隠
1,
され
2,
ているんだ
3,
って。
4. It's adding 5 new passive sets of armor for you. So that's 15 pieces of armor that they're adding just to the new game. And armor only works like that in 2 games, and you guys are not.
そういうこと。
Bird Wizard
もち
3/3
ろんお礼は
flying.
ちゃんとするわ
You
よ。
have no maximum hand size whenever a creature token you control deals
そ
combat
れに
player
初
combat
心者
damage
で
to a
もあ
player
んた
draw
な
a
らいい
card.
線いくんじゃない？あんたのゲームセンスは信用できるわ。
No,
頑張って
no,
私
it's
のた
just
め
a
に
bird
お宝
that
ゲット
lets
し
you
て
draw
ね。
every time a
期待
token
してい
deals
るわ。
combat damage.
You know another nice thing? If you ever have an infinite combo with mana, you can pay for X.
あの人も大会に参加するのかな？
I can have 2 infinites.
そんな不思議そうな顔しないでよ。
You
あ
use
そこ
it
にい
to
る人。
cast the spell of a. So if it has X, so if it has like blue X or green X, you can use the whatever mana.
Oh yeah,
for
like
the
casting it from your hand, yes.
Or if it's just a straight X, like one of my Eldrazi's, it's just a straight X to summon, so it can be like a 1/1. You can just pay whatever you want for it. Which doesn't really help me, because, I mean, you could just block and it doesn't have trample, so it's not like, you know, it's all that much, unless it has trample. Oh, I just got bit by something.
もうどこに注目してんのよ。まあ確かにかっこいいし、ファンの子も結構いるみたいだけど。あの人は GGO トッププレイヤーの一人、いつきさん。彼が率いるスコードロン、アルファルドは強くて有名よ。スコードロンっていわゆるギルドみたいなものね。
Now, hear me out.
君たちも大会に参加するの？
And if Ross is paying attention, he definitely knows what it is. Hunters of Lullaby, yay or nay? Hunters of Lullaby.
はい。
クレハ君だよね。噂は聞いているよ。
6% regression penalty when using a skill check while
あちこちのスコードロンを渡り歩いているんだろ。クレバーな戦況分析が頼りになるって評判いいよね。
It affects healing and parry skill checks warnings, so tokens 1 to 4. Time between skill checks and warning sounds.
ありがとうございます。
Skill check warnings
そこの君は
and sound and skill checks
初期装備みたいだけど、もしかして
shorter.
ニュービー？
5 tokens. No skill check.
私の幼馴染なんです。ゲームはめちゃくちゃうまいけど、GGO にログインしたのは今日が初めてだから。
初日から大会に参加するなんて冒険好きだね。そういうの嫌いじゃないな。
Oh, that's true. It is a tournament.
はじめまして。僕はいつき。銃の戦いはレベルやステータスだけが強さではない。面白い戦いを期待しているよ。ではお先に失礼。
いつきさんはすごいけど、私だってもう少しでトップ入りの腕前なんだから、そう簡単に負けないわ。
Huh. I don't know.
準備はいい？ OK ならそこの転送ゲートに入って、大会の会場となるダンジョンに転送されるわ。
Yeah, I'm not gonna put us online because it's also not fun.
I just got through the tutorial. I guess I'll swap here and just like. I just hope it doesn't crash like it did last time. Hey, stop screaming at me. Shut up.
It wasn't. Oh no, was it your internet or the game?
Jesus, how many pluses do you need, lady?
Oh. Disgusting.
What?
That's disgusting. Oh my god.
Do we all want to switch over to Alex's party now that we're just gonna play Dead by Daylight? Oh, gotcha. He still has this party thing up, so.